Drug is absorbed mostly via the cell membrane of the cell as its outer barrier of the cell. Drug has to cross this barrier. To cross this barrier, there are several mechanisms like passive diffusion for water and lipid-soluble drugs, facilitated diffusion, which is also known as the active transport, and endocytosis. Which mechanism is used by which drug? This is determined by the size, water solubility, and lipid solubility of the drug. Let's understand these mechanisms in detail. Coming to the passive diffusion, the driving force for passive absorption of a drug is the concentration gradient across a membrane separating two body compartments. In other words, the drug moves from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. Passive diffusion doesn't involve a carrier, is not saturable, and shows a low structural specificity. Most drugs are absorbed by this mechanism. Water-soluble drugs penetrate the cell membrane through aqueous channels or pores, whereas the lipid-soluble drugs readily move across most biological membranes due to their solubility in the membrane lipid bilayers. Now, coming to the facilitated diffusion, other agents can enter the cell through the specialized transmembrane carrier proteins that facilitate the passage of large molecules. These carrier proteins undergo conformational changes, allowing the passage of drugs or endogenous molecules into the interior of the cells and moving them from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration. This process is known as facilitated diffusion. It does not require energy, can be saturated, and may be inhibited by compounds that compete for the carrier. Moving on to the active transport. This mode of drug entry also involves specific carrier proteins that span the membrane. A few drugs that closely resemble the structure of naturally occurring metabolites are actively transported across the cell membranes using these specific carrier proteins. Energy-dependent active transport is driven by the hydrolysis of adenosine triphosphate. It is capable of moving drugs against a concentration gradient from a region of low drug concentration to a region of higher drug concentration. This process is saturable. Active transports are selective and may be competitively inhibited by other co-transported substances. Heading on to endocytosis. This type of absorption is used to transport the drugs of exceptionally large size molecules across the cell membrane. Endocytosis involves the engulfment of a drug by the cell membrane and transport into the cell by pinching of the drug-filled vesicles. Vitamin B12 is transported across the gut wall by endocytosis, whereas certain neurotransmitters, for example, norepinephrine, are stored in the intracellular vesicles in the nerve terminal and released by exocytosis.